Hello, and welcome back. It's a pleasure to see you again. I'm Gabrielle, and I'll be your very own personal guide. I'll be assisting you today with your customization experience. So, shall we begin? Wonderful. So, first let's synchronize your X chip with the Alterlife customization system. This will unlock your personal dashboard, allowing me to apply your changes directly to your appearance. First, let's synchronize your X chip to the Alterlife customization dashboard. This will unlock your personal dashboard, allowing me to apply the live modifications to your appearance. Okay, so let me go ahead and initialize the link, and we will begin the scan. So in a moment, the light above me will begin to shine. Just focus your attention on the light. Thank you. There we go. The scan is complete. Now let me go ahead and access your X-chip interface. And there we are. Synchronization has been successful. We're in. Next, please select which of the features you'd like to update. Yep. You can make your selection by just tapping directly on whichever option you'd like to change today. If there are multiple, go ahead and select whichever amount. Excellent. So it appears like you'd like to change your makeup. Is that correct? Okay. And are you open to any other changes, such as potentially eye color, face shape, any kind of anatomical changes that might complement the makeup look? You're open to suggestions? Of course. I'll be sure to include those today. Okay. Let us begin your transformation. We're going to start with the selection process, and up first we have your face. So up first we have your face shape. Which of the following face shapes would you like to have? Excellent choice. Okay, next we have cheekbones. Which of the following cheekbones would you like to have for this look? Excellent. Next we have skin color. Which of the following skin colors would you like to have? Beautiful. Next we have finish. Which of the following finishes would you prefer for your face makeup? Beautiful. It's very popular right now. Okay. Next we have contour. Which of the following contour styles would you prefer to have? Great choice. Okay, next we have bronzer. Which of the following bronzer colors would you like to have? Excellent. Moving on, we have highlighter. Which of the following highlighter colors would you prefer? Great choice. Next, we have your blush. Please select which of the following blush placements you would prefer. Yes, I think that would suit you well. Okay, great. All right, next we have blush color. Which of the following colors would you prefer for your blush? Yep, if you decide a little bit later on that you'd maybe like to change up this color based on your eyeshadow color, we can do that. I'll go ahead and confirm your selections at the end. Okay. Yep, it's a great choice. All right, next we have freckles. Which of the following freckle options would you prefer? Beautiful. Next we have the freckle shape. So you can choose to have the more organic, natural freckle shape, so just circular, or you can choose to have something a little bit more fun, unique, such as hearts and stars. So go ahead and make your selection from the menu above. Great choice. All right, and lastly for face, we have special effects and accents. Which of the following would you like? And if none, please select that option. I love that. Great choice. Let me go ahead and program that. Excellent. And that concludes your face changes. Next, we're going to move on to your eyebrows. Which of the following eyebrow shapes would you prefer? Great choice. Okay, next we have brow color. Which of the following brow colors would you prefer? Excellent. Okay, that does conclude the brow changes. Next, we have your eyes. So, which of the following eye shapes would you prefer to have? Okay. And how about eye color? Which of the following eye colors would you prefer? Would you like to see some more options? I can do that. How about these? Are any of these of interest? I do like both of those, yeah. Okay, great choice. Next, we have special effects. Would you like to add any of the following special effects to your eyes? And if none, just select that option. That's great. I love that. Next, we have your eyeshadow style. Which of the following styles would you prefer? Would you like to see some more options? Okay. How about these? Great choice. Okay. Next we have the color palette. So I'm going to show you a variety of different color palettes based on an image, and you select which of the color palettes you prefer to apply to the makeup style that you've just selected. Okay, so up first we have these color palettes. I have sourced a second batch of color palettes. Would you like to see them? Okay, excellent. All right, and how about these? Great choice. All right. Next, we have eyeliner style. Which of the following liners would you prefer to add to your makeup look? Great choice. Okay, and how about the eyeliner color? Which of the following colors would you prefer to have? Great choice. Next, we have lash style. Which of the following eyelash styles would you prefer to add to your look? Yeah, that one is quite popular right now. Of course, not a problem. And which of the following lash colors would you prefer? Great choice. Okay, and that does conclude the eye portion. Lastly, we have the lips. Okay, so which of the following lip shapes would you prefer? Excellent. Okay, how about the lip fullness? Please select which you'd prefer. Okay, excellent. Next we have lip color. Which of the following lip colors would you like to have? Excellent, great choice. Next we have lip finish. Which of the following finishes would you prefer for this look? This is for the lip color finish. I do, yeah, I think that'd look great. Okay, let me go ahead and select that for you. And then lastly, we have lip liner style. Which of the following lip liners would you prefer to apply to this look? Yeah, this is specifically the style and layout, so the placement of the lip liner. The color chosen will be to complement the lip color you've just selected. Okay, excellent. And with that final adjustment, your selection process is complete. As you're aware, I'll make these changes by tapping on the nodes affected directly on your map interface. This is connected to your customization dashboard and will apply those changes directly to your appearance. And please remember, all changes are reversible. At any time, you can go back to your original settings. Just simply come and visit me again here at your mirror. Okay. And do you have any questions before we proceed with the face map? Okay. All right, well, please sit back and relax as I begin the process. This will only take a few moments. Thank you. You're doing great. I'm almost done. And just one more. Wow. We're all done. You look amazing. Your selections really turned out great. The whole look is just fantastic. What do you think? Glad. Good. All right, well, no. Before you go, it does appear that your most recent payment for the Alterlife U subscription service was unsuccessful. So, to resolve this, I'll need to process your payment via your Retina wallet, okay? All right, so this will ensure your account remains active and in good standing, allowing you uninterrupted service. Okay, of course. So, would you like to review your subscription policy before I proceed? Okay. All right, understood. So please relax as I initiate the Retina wallet payment. Yeah, from the same light above. This will only take a moment. Thank you. Excellent. There we are. And your payment was approved and everything is now in order. All right, well, thank you for choosing Alterlife. Take care. See you next time.